Renewable energy like wind and solar now power about 12% of the national electricity market. But as renewables increase, some in the industry say the future in Australia is looking more uncertain.
The uncertainty is a big problem. It's a problem that's been in our industry for a number of years.
That uncertainty rides on the Coalition's plans to review the centrepiece of the industry, the renewable energy target, which commits the government to 20% clean energy by 2020. As a result, companies like Infigen, which is one of the largest wind energy producers in Australia, says it has around $2 billion worth of potential investments on hold.
Frustrating for our investors, frustrating for all capital providers to the sector. But it's also frustrating given that the renewable energy target legislation has actually been very effective.
If the Coalition wins, it also plans to axe the $10 billion Clean Energy Finance Corporation, set up to invest in new low-emission and low-carbon ventures.
It's $10 billion of taxpayers' funds, which will have to be borrowed. It doesn't produce any additional renewable energy, so that seems like a terrible waste in the tradition of pink bats and green loans.
Greg Hunt has asked the fund to put on hold issuing any contracts until the election. But the chair says the fund has a mandate under the Act and it will go ahead as planned on July 1st with its first round of contracts worth $2 billion.
We have an obligation to fulfil those responsibilities and that's what we're doing. I liken it to if the opposition had a policy to withdraw the troops from Afghanistan in September and you're asking the soldiers to put down their weapons now. I mean, you've got a responsibility to fulfil what you've been asked to do until there's a change of government.
The government has given its backing to the Clean Energy Finance Fund.
These businesses have to meet very strict investment guidelines and criteria to get that finance through the Clean Energy Finance Corporation. So we're very confident that there'll be that rigour, there'll be that transparency, and that this will attract a lot of investment in Australia to invest in renewable energy.
The fund will have a month to issue its contracts from July to August before the government goes into caretaker mode. Sarah Clark, ABC News.